Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is too cool. It's never going to get old, I don't think. Going live, multiple locations. At the same time, do I look extra tanned? On Instagram, I look extra tanned. YouTube makes me look pretty pale, but Instagram, I look pretty tanned. It's pretty crazy. I don't feel super tanned, but I guess I am. I was hanging with my buddy the other day, and he looked pretty white, pretty pale. And I was like, wow, like, is he just pale or am I super, super tanned? I guess it makes sense. I was just in Hawaii for 3 weeks, right? So today's training right here in this live is we're going to talk about how to build. I'm just laughing because my buddy's just texting me some funny stuff. I got to not focus on that. Today's training is all about how to build a following when you're just starting out. How to get your first 1,000 subscribers, for example. How to get your first 1,000 followers. How to build up a following when you're just starting out. So I'd like to welcome you all to this training. It's going to be no more than 15 minutes. I really hope you get something out of it. And at the end, if you want to ask a question, I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. I'm live on Instagram and I'm live on YouTube right now. So if you see me looking both ways, just know that I'm not being shifty. I'm just trying to give some love to both channels. But for some reason, I seem to prioritize Instagram, maybe because my phone makes me look a lot better than my laptop here does. But regardless, let's get into this here. I do want to say that if you do find this interesting, if you are into building your online following, if you do want to start making money online as a vegan, then you're probably going to want to check out my newest book. You can head over to veganmoneybook.com. It's veganmoneybook.com, and you can sign up there to get an advanced copy before I release it anywhere else. Again, it's veganmoneybook.com. If someone could type it in the chat, that would be great. I really appreciate that. It's veganmoneybook.com if you're interested in learning about how to make money online as a vegan. Let's get into this chat here. How to build your following when you're just starting out. Now, this is specific to 2019 as well, because we're in an era now where we can be using Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and we can be using them at all times as well. Like we can post something on Instagram and then share it to Facebook and share it to Twitter at the same time. I can be live like I am right now on YouTube and Instagram at the same time. So it's important in 2019 to really diversify your distribution channels. Whereas before you build quite a big following just on Instagram alone, or build quite a big following just on YouTube alone. But nowadays, it's like you might as well diversify, because there's people who use Instagram that don't use YouTube. There's people who use YouTube that don't use Instagram. There's people who just stick around on Facebook. Right? So you might as well diversify. And one great way of doing that is doing what I'm doing right now. I'm going live. Going live is a great way of not only building your followers, but creating some engagement. Because let's face it, organic reach, for the most part, is dead. Like, just Google organic reach, and you'll see all these articles, all these complaints coming up of people talking about how organic reach is dead. So basically, if you have 1 million followers and you post something on Instagram, you notice, go find someone on Instagram after this who has 1 million followers and see how many likes their photos get. Their photos might get 40,000 likes, maybe 30,000 likes. 30,000, that's it, out of 1 million? It's because Instagram purposely doesn't show your post anymore to all your followers. So it doesn't really matter how many followers you have nowadays. What matters is the engagement that you have with those followers. What matters is your relationship with your subscribers. So having high amounts of subscribers, a high amount of followers nowadays in 2019 doesn't really matter. What matters is having engagement, because with engagement, what happens is when you go live, for example, like I'm live right now, and some people join the chat and they like what you're saying, they're going to stick around. And so Instagram sees that, Facebook sees that, and they say, hey, look, Ted's going live right now, and Alana just joined the chat. UK Fruit Fest just joined the chat. Patrick just joined the chat, and they are sticking around on the platform a little longer than usual. Usually Alana gets on and then she gets off a minute later. Now she's in the chat and she might stay around for a full minute just to see what I have to say. So I'm engaging people enough to get them to stay on the platform. Instagram loves that. Facebook loves that. YouTube loves that. They want people sticking around on the platform, and they will benefit you. They will reward you by broadcasting your stuff to even more people than you can reach organically. And again, organic reach for the most part is dead. If you got 1 million followers, you post a picture on Instagram, you're only going to get about 30, 40,000 likes on it. Your Instagram doesn't show all your posts to all your people. Like it's just people rarely see your stuff. And so that's another thing I want to mention here is if you're wondering what sort of content to be posting each day, and you come up with a grand slam one day, like Monday morning, you come up and you're like, all right, I got an awesome topic, and you knock it out of the park, and you're talking about like the top 3 ways to go vegan or something, and people really like that. Don't be afraid to talk about the same thing on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, because for the most part, 90% of your followers are not going to see the first thing you posted about the top 3 ways to go vegan or whatever it is, right? So don't be afraid to post the same stuff over and over and over again if it's good quality stuff. Now, I recommend a great way of building your following, a great way of building your email list, or a great way of building your followers or your subscribers is to put out good value. Create some good value, get really crystal clear on what it is you want to provide people, and then just put it out there. And then find out what seems to attract the most people, find out what sort of titles work the best, and then double down on doing those. And double down on it by even getting some paid traffic to those videos. So if I go live here and I make this video called How to Get Your First 1,000 Subscribers, and it does really well, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay YouTube or I'm going to pay Instagram to send more people to videos just like this. And within this video, I can offer people, like I'm about to do right now, I can offer you something for free that you're really going to like, something that's totally in alignment with growing your following, with growing your subscribers. So the thing that I'm going to offer you right now is my latest book. It's called Vegan Money. And you can go to veganmoneybook.com to get yourself a free advanced copy before anyone else. I haven't even released it yet. You just go to veganmoneybook.com and you can get yourself a free copy when it comes out. So now that I've offered that book to you after this chat, hopefully you head over there to veganmoneybook.com and you get yourself a free copy. When you open that book and you read it, you're going to say, wow, this is good stuff. There's some really awesome stuff in here. I'm going to tune into Ted's content more often. Thank you very much. And so what I'm doing here by going live and offering you free content is I'm creating a relationship with you. I'm letting you know, hey, I have stuff to offer. There's so much that we can all offer one another. If you're not going live, if you're not making YouTube videos, you're holding back. You know, you have a story to tell. You just got to start telling that story. You got to start sharing it with the world. You've overcome a lot of obstacles. And now it's time to help other people overcome those exact same obstacles that you've already overcome. It's kind of like being in a video game and you're on level 12 and some guy's stuck on level 8. Guess what you can do? You can go back over to level 8 and be, hey, buddy, this is what you got to do. You got to double tap L and hit right click Y, and then you get over that barrier, and then you just jump on this turtle's head and he explodes, and then you're good to go. That's how you beat level 8. Then he gets to level 9. He's like, what do I do on level 9? And you're like, you know what? I'm going to write a book called How to Go from Level 9 to Level 12. And then by that time, you're already on level 13. So you're always one level ahead of your audience. It's important to stay ahead of your audience and important to keep researching, keep learning, keep growing, and keep giving back, keep giving back, keep giving back. And they say give back because you're giving to the people who are a bit behind you, who are a bit unaware of certain things that you're already aware of, people who haven't gotten the results that you've already gotten. Everyone who's watching this live video can help anyone else in life with various things. We just need to be willing to give. And that's how you build a following. You have to create value. There's a lot of people out there who are just wanting to build a following without actually delivering anything, without actually providing any value. They just want to post pictures of themselves and build a following. Well, the only people who can post pictures of themselves and build a following are really beautiful models. Beautiful models do it all the time. They don't provide much value other than some eye candy, right? Us guys and us normal looking people, us average human beings, the people who are, half decent looking, which is pretty much all of us, except for, like those rare genetic freak specimens who are just insanely beautiful. We have to actually help people with our stories, with our words, with our advice, with our suggestions. And so what I recommend to build your following in 2019 is to go live often. When you go live like this, you come up with a lot of good content without this idea of perfectionism blocking you. Like right now, I haven't prepared much at all. I prepared a few notes here, maybe like 2 or 3 little notes here I'm looking at right here. But other than that, I'm just going, right? I'm just going, I'm just flowing. And this is how you help people. This is how I would naturally help people on stage. This is how I would naturally help someone in a conversation. I'm not just going to grab my phone and go, like, okay, hey, how's it going, guys? No, it's stupid. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ted Cup. No, dumb, I screwed up. Hey, do you want to learn how to make money online as a V? Nah, that's dumb. See, this idea of perfectionism, it needs to get annihilated. You need to just go live. You got to help people from the bottom of your heart. You got to be authentic, and you got to give, give, give. So the first thing I got to say is go live every day. When you find out what sort of content works, what sort of content gets people engaged, then you can start doubling down on that content and sending paid traffic to that content. Because like I said, organic reach is dead. If you got 1 million followers and you make a post, only 30,000 people of that million are even going to see it. Let alone if you got 100 followers and you post it, maybe only 4 or 5 people are going to see it. So instead, if you got something awesome to share, send paid traffic to that. Send paid traffic to that post and paid traffic to that video. And within the video, offer something for free, like my vegan money book. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm offering you my latest book. It's called Vegan Money. You can go over to veganmoneybook.com and you can get it for free. Now, once people get your free product, they're going to download it. They're going to say, wow, this is really good stuff. And they're going to want to come back to you and learn more from you, Now, once you do that, once you collect a bunch of emails from people who've downloaded your book, downloaded your free content, it's time to give more value within those emails. And then what you can do from there is you can say, hey, look, within the emails, once you've given a lot of value, you can say, hey, look, if you want to catch me live, I'm doing a live webinar here on this day about this topic. You can follow me on Instagram. I'll be going live there. You can follow me on YouTube. I'll be going live there at 3 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday. And then people come in, they tune in, they attend live, and the cycle repeats. The cycle continues, okay? So I hope this was helpful for you. And if it was, then great, because there's a lot more coming. And I think 2019 is the year that a lot of people can start making money online. It's easier than ever nowadays with the technology. It's easier than ever with the amount of information out there. But I think more than information, what you need is inspiration, and you need the motivation to keep it up and to experience the transformation. Because you can learn a bunch. You can read a book. And I know this to be true for myself. I read a book. The next day, I've forgotten 80% of what I've learned. So it's not about learning new information. It's really about transforming yourself, evolving. And you evolve by learning a bit. Sure, learning is 10% of the game, but taking action is 90% of the game. 90% of the game is transforming yourself, transforming your mind with action. So again, I hope you got something from this. If you want to go deeper into this, then you want to head over to veganmoneybook.com to get yourself a free copy when it comes out. It's an editing process right now, but I'm really stoked on it. It goes through everything, all the 5 ways that I make money online and how you can get started too, as well as some other little goodies in there that you're not going to want to miss. So again, it's veganmoneybook.com. Hope you got something from this live chat. I'm open to doing some Q&A right now. You just plug my laptop in. These USB-C cords are pretty cool, eh? They just go right in and they charge things up really quickly. Laptop's at 7%. Google Pixelbook. I really like this this Google Pixelbook here. I like it better than my MacBook, that's for sure. Looks like this. Yeah, Google Pixelbook. Really great laptop. It's got good battery life too. But the cool thing is too, it uses the USB-C charger, just like my MacBook Pro, and just like my Samsung phone, so I can charge 3 devices with one little cord. It's amazing. So anyways, Q&A time. Let's get into this. I'll probably end the live chat here for those on YouTube. It's going to end now, so see you later. But I mean, the re-recording will have ended by now. Now on YouTube, we are purely live. What we see after this is not going to be on YouTube. Instagram, you're still going to see the re-recording of this if you're watching the re-recording. But live, let's get into some Q&A here. YouTube's got a lot of engagement here happening. What are people saying here? Yeah, Metal Mosh says, hello, Portland, Oregon. veganmoneybook.com. Yes, that's the website. Good stuff. Drew Blanche says, sup, Ted, I get a lot of value from your videos. Cool. Thank you for letting me know that. Shamanism says, me too. I only recently found them. But I watch for inspiration to go vegetarian, etc. Awesome. keep doing my best to give you some more information. Drew says, I've been watching for 2 years, definitely inspired to eat more fruit and be minimalistic. Yeah, cool. Eating fruit and being a minimalist, really, really powerful stuff, man. And the reason you guys watch me for that stuff is because I post about it often. I post about eating fruit often. I post about coming to fruit festivals often. Used to post about minimalism a lot more often. And now I'm starting to post about teaching you how to make money online because it's the only way I make money. And I'm like, why is everyone out there working these jobs they hate if they're a vegan? If you're a vegan, you shouldn't be out there working a standard North American job. If you're vegan, you should be on here teaching the world about veganism. Veganism is something that everybody's got to know about. At least be aware of. They might not need to convert to veganism, but everyone in the world should be aware of veganism. And right now, I swear to God, if I go across the street, if I go to the mall and I ask 100 people, do you know what veganism is? I bet 40% of them are not going to know what it is. So there's 40% of the people right now in the population, at least here in Canada, who don't even know what veganism is. So I want to just keep reiterating this. If you're a vegan in 2019, you not only can make money online as a vegan, but you should. You should be making money as a vegan. You've got like an obligation to do so, I think. That's my belief. YouTube, what are we saying here? I can't find the website you mentioned. It's veganmoneybook.com. I hope that the domain works. It should. I tested it before. Veganmoneybook.com. Yeah, it works. It works. So check it out. It's just a form that you fill out now and you'll get the book as soon as it comes out. But yeah, veganmoneybook.com, that works. Okay, hey, question is, how would you recommend becoming a fitness and lifestyle coach if you are becoming a personal trainer through ACSM? Yeah, the coolest way to become a coach is to start offering your services. That's it. Start offering your services to your mom, to your dad, to your mom's friends, to your dad's friends, to your sister's friends, to your brother's friends, to your cousins, to your high school friends. For free. Just do it for free. And then after the first session, you say, you know what? Next session is going to be $10. Next session, $15. You build up from there. Next session, $20. I'll sell you a 5-pack for $100. Right? So you go from there. You start with where you're at and you just start offering your coaching services for free and then next to nothing and then more. The amount I'm charging right now for coaching is nowhere near what I was charging for coaching when I first got into it. My very first personal training session, I charged $15 for. That's not to mention all the free training I did before that. My first session was $15, trained my sister's friend. Then I started charging all my close friends $15. Then I went up to $20, then I went to $25 and $30 and then $35. Eventually I started charging $60 a session. Now for private one-on-one coaching sessions, I charge $120. So for a 30-minute session, that's $60. But it's taken me 9 years to get to this point. So that's why I'd recommend getting started. In the Vegan Money book, I talk about how to get started with coaching. So if you want more information about that, how to do it online, then the Vegan Money book is really going to help you out there. Again, it's a totally free book. You don't need to pay for anything. Next question on YouTube. I'll get to Instagram in just a sec. If you got any questions on Instagram, post them here while I'm reading YouTube. I'm trying to wade my way into fruitarian living, so I visit your channel for a lot of inspiration. Cool, man. Well, I got to say, like, the thing about fruitarianism is that it really, really works, and it works because you're a human being. Humans are designed to eat fruit, and there's just not many other people out there saying those simple sentences I just said. You know, humans, we're frugivorous animals, and when you eat fruit, you feel beaut. You feel absolutely amazing. So keep it up. It's good stuff, man. And if you're a fruitarian yourself or you're a raw vegan yourself, then the Vegan Money book is going to allow you to realize, hey, I can make money teaching people about raw veganism, man. There's no reason why you can't. I talk about 5 different ways how you can make money today as a vegan, as a raw vegan, as a fruitarian, whatever. Oh, last question here on YouTube, and I'll head over to Instagram, is what certifications do you think it would require to be a personal trainer lifestyle coach? The only certification that you need to become a personal trainer or a coach is the certification that you give yourself. Self-certification is the future. I am in no way certified to be live on Instagram. How many people am I helping on Instagram right now? I got 13 live on Instagram. I got 11 live on YouTube. I'm helping 20 people, and I'm not certified. 20 people are holding their phone or on their laptop and they're watching me and I'm not even certified. Same goes for being a personal trainer. Same goes for being a lifestyle coach. You do not need to be certified. What you do want to do is you want to make sure that you're finding the right clients who are into your vision, who believe in your ethics, and who want to be helped by you. If you find people who want to be helped by you, people will help you regardless if you have a certification or whatever. I've had over 50 personal training clients, and only one lady asked me if I ever had a certificate. And that was like at the end of a session when she's already leaving, she's already packed up. She's like, oh, by the way, are you certified in any way? And I was, but it didn't matter. I was, the things expired, but I was certified to be a personal trainer. I was certified to, I probably still am, certified to be a plant-based nutritionist. But none of those things matter because no one ever asked me. It's not part of my identity at all. I don't come across and say, hey, I'm Ted Carr, I'm a certified blah, 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 blah. I don't care. People just care about results. They care about being helped. So that's that. All right. If you're following me, if you're following me on YouTube and you want to hop over on Instagram, I'm going to be answering some Instagram questions now. My Instagram is @Fruitarian. All right, Instagram, where are we at now? Let's try and find some good questions here. Okie doke. There's a lot of activity here. Man, Patrick is a regular. Shen is a regular. Dr. Roy Ellie is becoming a regular too down here, man. It's crazy. All right, we got some serious regulars here. Bombing up the convo here. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I'm not. It's from now on in the future. I gotta let people know if you're gonna ask a question, you have to put a question mark beside it because that's just what my brain looks for when I'm scrolling through. I'm just looking for a question mark. Like there's a question here. It's like there's no question on it. There's no question mark. So I'm just guessing it's a question and I have to read it. And yeah, the question is that one of your 3 novelty t-shirts? Yes, this is one of my 3 novelty t-shirts. It's Dribbble. I love Dribbble. It's one of my favorite websites. Check it out. Dribbble with 3 B's. It's a show and tell for designers. Okay, so back to the questions here. It's, I mean, there's so much activity in the comments. It's amazing. Okay, you should give it to us raw like this more often, Ted. I'm going live twice a day. I've been going live twice a day for the past 3 or 4 days, and I plan on continuing doing so for the rest of 2019. We'll see where that goes. But for now, I take it day by day. I'm going live twice a day. Ted, when are you releasing the Canada Fruit Fest codes? Canada Fruit Fest codes will be released January 15th. What's today? Is it the 15th today? No, it's the 13th today. 2 more days and everyone will have their codes. If you want to become an affiliate for Canada Fruit Fest, if you want to get paid up to $100 for every time someone signs up with your code, then you want to go to canadafruitfest.ca/affiliate. And if you want to learn more about affiliates, if you want to learn how I make all my money online, including affiliate products, then you're going to want to go to veganmoneybook.com and get that book for free, where I teach you how I make all my money online, including how to use affiliate products really, really well, how to use affiliate codes really, really well. Next question is, do you like politics? Now, I believe that politics don't change much. I believe technology changes the world, not politics. Politics either get in the way or they don't get in the way. They either allow for technology to help people or they don't. But technology is what changes things. Politics just either gets in the way or it allows technology to do its thing. So I'm not a huge fan of politics. I think it's a lot of drama. It's like watching gossip, a lot of gossip back and forth. Okay. Dr. Riley says, that's passion, Ted. As a doctor, I feel tremendous responsibility. Yeah, great. I think you would as a doctor. You know, you really, really want to help people. And that's why we want to have you at Canada Fruit Fest. But more on that later. We don't want to announce too much right now about Canada Fruit Fest presenters because we're gonna pop off quite big here coming up in the future. We got a good rollout plan for the presenters. Okay, any other questions? I'm scrolling down. Doom, 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 doom. Okay. Scrolling. There's so many comments. You guys are crazy. Yeah, please, in the future, always put a question mark so I can just skim through all these. If there's no question mark, I'm not going to see it as a question. All right, what do you recommend? The only thing stopping me is thinking I don't have enough experience to teach. If you're over the age of 4, you have enough experience to teach. And I say that because pretty much every 4-year-old I know knows how to tie their shoe. So they can teach 3-year-olds how to tie their shoes. 4-year-olds right now can be making videos on YouTube saying how to tie your shoelace as a 2-year-old. They can start helping 2-year-olds. If you're playing a video game and you're on level 12, you can go back to level 8 and help everyone who's trying to beat level 8. There's so many things in life you've already had to overcome. It's now time to start teaching other people how to overcome those exact same issues. For example, I used to have terrible acne. Acne was all over my face. That is not a zit, that's a mole. But my forehead was absolutely covered in zits. My shoulders are covered in zits. My chest was covered in zits. My back was a mountainous terrain of acne. And I overcame it naturally after trying everything. I tried everything. And I eventually overcame it naturally. How did I overcome it naturally? Well, I'll give you a hint. I didn't overcome it by rubbing urine all over my back like I tried. Putting piss on my back didn't actually work. What worked was eating a raw vegan diet, a low-fat, fruit-based diet. That totally cured my acne. And I know it can do the same for you if you're a human being. So right just there, what I just did right there, I just told you my story about how I used to have acne, about how it sucked, and what I did to overcome it, and how you could benefit from that as well. That's all I did. I just told you my story about how I overcame an obstacle. Do you know how many people have overcome their acne as a result of me having overcome my acne and then sharing my story on YouTube and Instagram? Hundreds. My videos on YouTube about curing acne naturally have thousands of views. And they're from people who have acne. They're from people who want to get results. And anyone who goes on a raw, vegan, low-fat, fruit-based diet for a long enough period of time, they're going to get results with clearing their skin up. And so that's just my story. I know you've got some stuff as well. You might have some feminine powers that you want to teach women about, or you might have some stories about how to deal with difficult relationships or whatever it is. You may learn how to tie your shoes in a special way, and you can teach other people how to tie their shoes. So just know that everyone has something to share, and you can put a price tag on that as well. Speaking of price tags and having something to share, I have a $0 price tag on my latest book called Vegan Money, and you can get it at veganmoneybook.com. Totally yours for free. Giving it away. All about how to make money online as a vegan. Patty has a question. It's not really related to making money online, but I'll answer it. The question is, should I avoid salt completely? My answer is, if you want, but you don't need to. I mean, if you avoid salt completely, you can get all your sodium needs from fruits and vegetables. But if you want to add a little bit of salt every now and then, go for it. It's not the end of the world. Question: how is the best way to start? The best way to start making money online is to go to veganmoneybook.com. And I'm not saying that because I want you to get the book, although I do want you to get the book. I'm saying that because I wrote the book for beginners to get started. It's all in the book. veganmoneybook.com, yours for free. Do you still have the iconic bear shirt? Yeah, man, I got to get it remade, though, because it's got a lot of stains on it. White shirt stain. I'll get it remade. I'll start repping that a lot more in 2019. Proteins on a raw diet. Proteins on a raw diet. Proteins on a raw diet. This is your protein. Nah, you don't need much protein on a raw diet. If you do want protein, though, because you got this belief that you need a lot of protein, nut milk is a great way to go. Getting in some good amount of nut milk, getting in some spirulina, some blue-green algae is also a great way to go. If you want to frickin' take on some pumpkin seed protein powder or some hemp protein powder as well, you can do that. But you can get all your protein needs met or your amino acid needs met just by eating a lot of fruits and vegetables, getting in enough calories. He or she who gets in enough calories also gets in enough protein or amino acids. Dr. Ellie, have you checked my messages? I will send you the book after this, Dr. Ellie, for you to go through and edit. I'd appreciate that. That'd be great. Thank you very much. I sent you. Okay. Oh, Raw Mama Nature. What's up? What's up, Raw Mama Nature? I'm scrolling through, trying to answer all these questions. If you're not even here in the chat anymore, then I don't need to keep talking because you don't even know I'm talking to you. But Raw Mama Nature, if you're here, what's up? Why did you rub urine on your back, Ted? Because I tried to get rid of my acne, man. I tried everything. When I say I tried everything, I mean I tried everything. Every single potion, lotion, cream, pill, tonic, whatever. Nothing worked until I went raw, vegan, low fat. that cleared up my acne like that. And I know it's cleared up a lot of people's psoriasis as well, like Raw Mama Nature saying, and helped a lot of people with eczema, things like that. So, yeah. Endless Burning Energy says, juicing has helped lots of people with eczema. I know eczema has to do with the liver as well. Absolutely. So you could write a book on how to help people with eczema. Okay. Yeah, I got through all the Instagram questions. There's a lot more on YouTube now. Wow, this is crazy. It's slowly growing. Getting 13 on Instagram, 14 on YouTube right now. Question on Instagram, last question on Instagram before I hop back over to YouTube is, did you eat cooked vegan before you went raw? Yes, absolutely. I did eat cooked vegan. And do you think it's fair to go from typical diet to eating steamed veggies? Yeah, I think eating a diet full of fruits and vegetables is the healthiest diet on the planet. Whether those fruits and vegetables are cooked or whether they're raw, the difference in eating raw and cooked, yeah, you can feel it. You can feel much better eating raw. But if you're eating a diet of cooked fruits and cooked vegetables, you're still going to feel amazing. You're still going to be super, super healthy. And the best cooked food to eat would be things like tomatoes, cooked pineapple, cooked bananas, cooked squashes. You know, cooked fruits are the best for sure. Cooked fruits that you could ideally eat raw. If you don't want to eat completely raw, if you don't want to eat all raw and eat salads and smoothies and juices and stuff like that, you do want to have some cooked food, then definitely fill up on the cooked fruits. Like the cooked tomato soups are great, cooked squashes, those sorts of things. I would stay away from things like potatoes and grains and rice and all that stuff because those foods you would never eat raw. You want to ideally eat cooked food that you can also eat raw. So like cooked apples, applesauce is great. I noticed no difference if I ever have pasteurized apple juice. It tastes amazing, and I feel pretty much just as good as when I'm drinking regular apple juice. So pasteurization there, it definitely kills the life force, so you don't get that life force, but at least you get in the minerals and you get in some of the macronutrients, all the macronutrients. So yeah, okay, back over to YouTube for some questions. And then I'm probably going to bounce. Probably going to go eat. My buddy maybe is texting me. I'm supposed to go up to the raw food restaurant. Oh my God, yeah, he texted me. Okay, we're going to go for the raw food restaurant now. I got to bounce. What did I even text him? That's so crazy. I texted him back, and I didn't even know what I texted him because I was like half talking to you. He says, I'm here. That means I got to go. Last question. This is how much I love this stuff. My buddy's waiting for me downstairs, and I'm answering another question before I go. Okay, any tips on dealing with cravings for crappy foods? You got to fill up on the fruit, and you got to focus on the fruit. That's it. Like, just fill up. You're not going to have cravings if you're full. You're not going to have cravings if you're surrounded by amazing fruit. You only crave shitty food when you don't have amazing food around you and you're not filled up on it. Okay? That's it for now. I'm going to bounce. That was my tip. Peace out. Thanks so much. Again, head over to veganmoneybook.com and you'll learn everything that you need to know to succeed with making money online in 2019 as a vegan. It's completely free. Just head on over there and you get the free download. And that's it. That's all. Thanks so much for joining. Peace out. I hope to see you all at the Canada Fruit Fest in August of 2019. Adios. Oh, it's a beautiful day here. It's a beautiful, beautiful day.